and you have some information for our viewers.
Yes, we would love to have check-ins for Winlink. And for those who have used Winlink, most of you have sent an email. But there's also a way to actually send a check-in message and actually prepare it. So I'm going to do a really quick little demo here at the end of the stream. And we're also going to put that up as a separate video so that you can see it. But the point here is that we would like to know where you're checking in from. And let's see if I can share my screen.
I think we
Window.
need to begin.
Yeah, I'm sharing it now, Martin.
Yeah, you're sharing now. I'm going to
Yep.
put it up here.
Yes, and now you
Yep.
hopefully see Winlink and not yourself.
Yeah, we see Winlink.
Excellent. So when you go in here and you click new message or over here and do a new message, then you get this normal, boring, empty window. Up on the top here, there's something called templates, which you click that one, go in here and expand the, I think it's the standard templates. You find the mapping GIS forms or global information systems. And then down here, we have something called a Winlink check-in.txt. And that pops up a new tab in the browser. And in here, you can fill in a lot of information. So click on setup first and just type in, for example, TEHRS check in. And the date is auto-populated. 2 should be Lima Bravo 4 Foxtrot Hotel -5. So it's a -5 on the end. And you also send from, which should be your call sign. And that also auto-populates. You need to fill in your contact name, which is usually your first name, and also your call sign. And this is mostly for example, multi-station operations where you use a club call sign and you want to send a message on behalf of somebody else, for example. Down here, we have something called session. This is an exercise and not a real event. So, for example, in case of a flood or an earthquake or so on, you would use real event. Service here is amateur, and the band for me is going to be telnet because I'm going to be cheating here. Also, session is telnet, but it could also be, for example, Vara HF. And then tiny bit of a description about where you are, for example, at home. And then you fill in your grid. And when you do that, then that's going to auto-populate the rest of the fields here if I can manage to actually delete this, which I can't. Okay. Live demo effect outdoors. I can't actually write anything in this field. But you will be able to fill in this field here, and that's going to auto-populate the rest of latitude, longitude, and MGRS coordinates. Or you can actually put them in manually as well, and it will calculate the grid square, whichever way you prefer. And then it's going to be the comment, which in theory, if this was a real event, it could be a message, for example, from somebody you are communicating on behalf of, for example, the police or somebody else that needs help. Or in this case, it's just going to be hello. And when you then just click submit here, it asks you to enter a message subject. Please don't change that one. Just click OK and OK once more. And when you then minimize this, you can see that it's filled in this form and it's attached some files. And you just post that to the outbox. And in my case, I'm going to send it with Telnet, open session, and click start. And then it's going to send this message to myself. So this is a really quick walkthrough of the check-in. And next Sunday, we're going to have a much deeper dive into this setup. And I'm going to show you what happens with the message when I receive it and a bit about how this can be used more practically.
And
So we are
hopefully
doing that
we'll
live. We have a lot of people checking in and sending you emails. So that's the plan?
Yes, that would be the plan. And remember to send to that LB4FH-5 address. And then you can send it in. You can send a normal message as well if you want to do that. And if you want to, use Telnet. If not, you can use HF, VHF, whatever mode you feel like. Just have fun and play with it. That's the point of next stream.
And
Yeah,
that's going to be. Yeah, go
I'd
ahead, Bush.
I'd encourage anyone that is able to use RF to send us messages. That would be a lot more fun to see what bands, what modes we actually get messages over into the show. So if you're set up to do this over RF, please do next Sunday. That would be a lot more fun.
Yeah, or if you have, for example, something set up at your local repeater or a VHF, UHF gateway, something like that, please use that. Anything you can. Not USBS, as Jeff writes here, because that is not going to show up.
It will.
I
It
think
just takes about
sending a
twice as
letter.
long as China Post.
Okay, quick question. Does one of you guys have a video about Winlink setup on their channel? Maybe Kjetil or Morten?
I have several videos and on several different radios. So if
Yeah.
you check my channel out and just search for Winlink there, you'll find it a setup for pretty much every radio I've had.
I
And
think
have
I may
that.
even be in one or two of those as well. I also have one which is about another check-in form, which is the USGS shakeout exercise. Not sure if you've heard about that, George.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
which is basically a separate form, which is for recording earthquakes. So if you ever feel an earthquake, you can send a mail via Winlink on a specific form to the USGS, and they will then put that into their data and say that, oh, this person could see some buildings topple over or feel the ground shake or whatever. So it's kind of interesting.
I will definitely try to check in with as many modes as possible before next week's show. And I'll also try to edit this little video quickly and get it out on our channel. And hopefully a lot quicker than the podcasts have been out the last couple of weeks, because they've usually come in bulks of 2 and 3, because I have a tendency to forget come Monday morning. So I'm really sorry about that, and I'll try to do it better next week.
Yeah, and also if you have questions, we have a Discord. Please drop by there and ask questions if you need help, for example, setting up or a pointer to watch which videos to watch or whatever else. Then just send us a message on Discord, and we'll try to answer you.
Do we have a channel for this so we can get all these in the same channel, Kjetil?
That can be arranged.
We can fix that. And the link to the Discord is down in the description. It's hamshow.eu/Discord.
Okay, that sounds good, and sounds
Well,
like a fun opportunity for everybody to do something different, maybe.